everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat, and I'm here today with a video for CottageCutz, and I've called this card Love Bunnies. I start with Miss Petunia Bunny, and I've already put the pan pastels on them, and I'm just going to show you how I put them together. I start by putting her head on, which is wrong. I should have put her dress on first. And I did a card like this prior, and I tried to use the vellum, which is what I'm showing you here. I ran it through my Xyron sticker maker, and I tried to use just the vellum, but you could see through it. So, you know, this worked out, I think, just as cute, but I was able to layer with the vellum. So, you know, whatever would work best for you. And I'm just taking my black glaze pen, putting in her little eyes and nose, and I'm going to chalk her little cheeks. Now I'm coming in with Mr. Peter Rabbit, and I'm going to assemble him. I've got him all cut out. Now what I would do if I were doing this for someone's wedding and I knew that, say, you know, the wedding was going to be in red, I would have put that piece right there on in red, so that when you cut this down and fold it back for the lapels of his little tucks, the red would be like the shirt underneath. And I think that would really be cute, and it would show somebody that you put a lot of thought into, you know, trying to make your card go with the theme of the colors of their wedding. I think that would be special. So I'm just going to go ahead and put his head on here. And he's so much fun to make. Both of the bunnies are extremely fun to make, and they go together really fast. And I'm just going to go ahead here and put some chalk on his cheeks, and then come back in with my black glaze pen for the eyes and the nose. And I used the Festive Owls. I wanted the little top hat on the far right. I just thought it would make him look so dapper, and he'd be so cute on his wedding day. So I went ahead and cut that out of that die to use here. Now I'm not putting the arms on just yet, because I've got to figure out where I want to put them. This is how I make Miss Petunia Bunny's veil, and I just cut about a 1.5 inch piece of tulle, and then I put it down and try to pinch it together with the glue, let it get tacky, then put it on her and hold it till it dries. Once it's dry, I just trim it off to the length that I want, because it's impossible to try to cut it straight on the spool. And it's just the tulle from Walmart. Now I have these little flowers. They are actually for fingernail art, but even beautiful bling would look beautiful on it. I think it would be just as pretty with that, and it would look like she has like a rhinestone, you know, tiara on or something with her veil. I think it would be gorgeous. And so there she is, all decked out. And I just used a piece of pattern paper from an older DCWV stack. On the original card, I did do heat embossing, because the bride's favorite color was pink. But I used here the nested stitch eyelet circles, and since I didn't know the colors or whatever for someone's wedding, I just went ahead and did it with the card with the designer paper. And I know I'm using a ton of, you know, adhesive, but I couldn't find my foam strips, and then I looked to my left after I was done, and they were sitting right there staring at me the whole time. But that's all right. At least I know it's got a lot of support when it goes through the mail. So now here's where I'm setting up my bunnies. What I should have done is set up my bunnies, slid their one arms under so that you could see where they were going to meet, and which is what I did on the first card. Why I did this one backwards, I don't know. But I remember just as I put down Mr. Peter Rabbit that I don't have their arms in. So I'm able to slide his under really quick. And then I just had to pull her back just a tiny bit. So thank goodness I didn't have a lot of glue on the outside edges of her image, because I was able to just slide that arm under where I hadn't put any glue yet. So this way their little hands meet in the middle, and it's like they're holding hands, and I love that. And then the ones that are rounded on the top, those are the arms that go on the outside where you would see more of it. And so they're just meeting together there, and I just think it's so sweet. And I'm going to come in here with a rhinestone and put it on the hand of Miss Petunia Bunny so it looks like he's given her her diamond. And she's so happy. And I just did, I love this card. I love how it turned out. I just did a computer generated sentiment, and I'm just using some thin foam strips here to pop that up so it matches the same height as the circle. It wasn't anything fancy, and anybody could do it. You could put whatever, you know, congratulations on your wedding, congratulations Mr. and Mrs., and really personalize it. So I'm taking a wax pencil here, and I wanted to put like a pearl button on the top of Mr. Peter Rabbit's tuxedo, and so I just put a tiny little pearl there, and I love how it's turning out. I really do. I go in with some Spectrum Noir shimmer and sparkle up her dress, and they are done, guys. I love it. I hope you guys liked it too. I was really tickled with how it turned out. Remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. I love you all. Bye.